There's no need to worry. Energize by my. Sir, like I said, put on your mental track suit and come run with me, I think me download a picture there. Ah, man. Thought me download a picture there, bruv. Sure. Wanna go on top farmers? Say, tonight a different conversation. So we're going to make the live peak out and then it balance out. As Fantan nice said, there's no need to worry. Enjoy is by my side. We're not doing no political reasoning tonight. We're not talking about the TCN now. We're not talking about the IC Commission now. We're not going to talk about the Auditor General. Because the truth is, if you can't keep on talk about politics and politicians, because we notice what go on in Jamaica now. I will say this, right? You see, checks and balance is important. Guardrail is important. I have a little toddler in my house and I was saying to the missus today I need to buy a gate to keep him out of the kitchen, because him can't allow to do as him like because he hurt himself, I see a Jamaica and I even see as far as America launch a full-scale assault on the ICC, which is the International Criminal Court, right? Because the world is being run by criminals. And criminals does not like accountability. And we don't really come on that this evening, but we see a Jamaica which part the IC, which is the Integrity Commission, is saying that they are understaffed. They are basically, they don't feel like, one of them went as far as said that they get a lot of disrespect. They can't find staff because for the money that they are getting paid and the abuse that they are getting is just not worth it. And for the life of me, I don't know why Jamaica has decided to turn on the different oversight body that's there to represent their interests. And I said it in one of my live previously. And I see a lot of people coming on this platform and Labour Right and PNP are crying about living in Jamaica and living within the confines of the law, especially the motorists. And I will say this again. Every day the politician go into the House of Parliament to debate and to legislate to how to make sure you as a citizen is held accountable. So you cannot, the average Jamaican who can't hold the politician accountable, you should not be there tearing down the Auditor General. Now you should not be there tearing down the Integrity Commission. Because at the end of the day, they are your voice. They are representing you. You need to support them. With that said, we not come on that. We want to talk about Fantan Mojah, the artist were dead. May his soul rest in peace. I feel like I want to talk about something different because our page is different. Our intellectual skills and conversation that we are able to have is different. Because in Jamaica, in black men, there is a silent killer. Fantan Mojah was only 49-year-old. And I don't want to talk directly about his death because that would be disingenuous and that would be disrespectful to him and his family. But at the same time, we can't just not look on the cause of death as basically what's out there and try to encourage black men, because especially before I come on live this evening, as I said, speaking without the facts is like diving into an empty pool. And I want to do a bit more deep dive and some of the information I found, because I say it all the while, Jamaica is more than crime. I will constantly come on this platform and hear they talk about the statistics. They can tell you how much Jamaican lost their life to violent crime. But if I should tell you that violent crime is not the #1 killer, especially for black men in Jamaica, a lot of you would disagree with me. If I tell you Jamaica have bigger problem in terms of health, and tonight we want to talk about health and well-being. Because when you look on somebody as a Fantan Mojah, and a lot of people is just listening to his music, and a lot of people is saying condolences. But let's look beyond that. Let's use the moment. Let's use his artist. The artist. Let's use him to check ourselves. Let black men go to doctor, check on your health, check on your weight, go in search of information. Because as much as we might think, say, a gunman a kill most black men in Jamaica, you would be disappointed to know that that's like That's like number 3 down the list in terms of number 1 killing for Jamaican. Right? Now it was said, blessed love. Bless what go on. Yeah, that we are talking about tonight. And we are going to wait till the live peak up, because when some people come in here live and I mix up, we deliver a substantive conversation. We are here to make a difference. So if you are just looking for triviality and mix up, and we don't know how to talk about politics, because everybody loves politics, but we want to do some community service. I want to use this time because I'm 43. I would like to think I'm in relatively good health. There's always room for improvement, but I feel like black people coming out of slavery and to where we are, we have never been told the true benefit of having a good health. Because we have, whether you're a woman or, to be honest, I've known so many people that died this year that younger than me. Some of them I was in 2 and 3 class ahead of them, and because of weight issues, they have died from heart attack, they have died from stroke. Right? Because we've been told that when you're fat, you look good. So, you see, even if you're not stay long in my life, check your health. Check by yourself. Step on a scale. Download this thing where they call the BMI chart. See where you are, see where your weight is sitting. Where them call the, where them call the BMI chart, right? So you have to check. If you don't know, you don't know. But it's important to know. Important to educate yourself so you know what you're up against, right? Because so in terms of the biggest amount in a Jamaican, right? They have a Jamaican, them have a thing with them called the NCD, right? And it's amount to the Jamaican biggest burden come from what you call non-communicative disease, and it's such as it is heart attack, it is stroke, it is diabetes, it's hypertension, and listen this other one. You see the one enough black man no want to talk about. We no want to talk about the little thing that we no want to get tonight. But it's a cancer. And for the past 10 years, and you know, to be honest, when I was doing my research and looking at the statistics, all of these numbers are going up the way rather than going down the way. Right? Prostate cancer is going up in Jamaica. Now I can't sit here and advocate for prostate cancer, but I'm approaching to that age where we have to get the prostate check. You know, I think them have some other ways to get it checked. But all of these diseases going, and they are called the non-communicative disease. And the reason why they are called the non-communicative disease is because oftentimes you are living without the symptoms, black men. I tell you all the while, Jamaica is more than crime. Jamaica is more than crime. And them can tell you, say, 1,500 homicide, and they can come. And the reason why them always out there at the forefront, I put crime at the forefront and plea for crime, plea for crime reduction, is not because them love you sometime, black man, and because crime affect them bottom line. It's because crime is out there. Everybody can see crime and everybody can understand the implications of crime. Everybody can understand, say, the more crime, the higher crime rate Jamaica have, the less marketable and Blessed Jessica, the less marketable and investable Jamaica seems. But if I should tell you this morning, according to the World Health Organization, right, within 2001, that the leading cause of death amongst Jamaican men are stroke, right? Stroke. So even when you look at violent crime was number 2 in terms of homicide. COVID-19 was number 3. Heart attack was number 4. Diabetes number 5. HIV and AIDS number 6. Hypertension, because you have different kind of heart attack, that was number 7. You have prostate cancer, and you have chronic pulmonary heart disease. So a lot of Jamaican, if you look on all the different, which is a lot of the different heart related disease are plaguing Jamaica, plaguing black men. Right? You don't have to look far. Fantan Mojah was 49. I think, was it 2003 or 2004? He had in Martinique, he had a health scare. I don't know if he came out and how well he did change his life and change his lifestyle. But his heart reduction, or in terms of his heart health, was drastically reduced. I feel like tonight we want to use this life, because guess what? It's not just about to say, okay, Fantan Mojah is dead and condolence and RIP. Like, we can no longer be comfortable with this, to know that think about the amount of people who are dead from violent crime over the past 10 years or 5 years. But that is still not the #1 killer for black men in Jamaica. And we don't have people actively. Yes, we see the Prime Minister running. We see the more affluent people who understand. Fox look at that Diddy. Brother, what you talking about? You know, say me I go block you. Me I go block you. Anyway, black people they are trying to save one another, no coming in the fuckery. You understand me? Anyway, black people, anywhere with it, because you know, if you see every black man fool. Anywhere with it, we are trying to do something for the betterment of each other. You are coming with your foolishness. But me will take great pride in I block you. Yeah, because me not come for the likes to share and the comment. Big up yourself, Jessica. We come for try to talk to my brothers and sisters. So if you look somebody for poke and for prod, for behave ignorant and subhuman, then you have to go up on somebody else's life. We don't really come for the crowd. That's why sometimes I'm kind of skeptical of coming on, because we don't come for 200 and 300 and all man are evil. No, I could have me 5 and 6 or 10. To be honest, me like when me have about 10 or 15 sensible people who lock into me, because guess what? We bring value. And anyway, the crowd, the chances are no value, no did it. That's why the more shit you chat on TikTok, and the bigger the crowd you get. Me tell you know all the while, the biggest crowd Jesus get are when them did a crucify him. Because when Jesus a walk and talk about truth and love and forgiveness, and now forget the better version of yourself, them ignore him. And when them a crucify Jesus, the crowd turn up. Because guess what? People just love that. So when we take out the phone and say to my brothers and sisters, say, Fantan was only 49. I'm 42. Me are 42. So Fantan Mojah was 7 years older than me. Him not live no life yet. Him live a little bit time life. And a lot of, me know enough people me know. Enough both man and woman. Me know. And because them not have the knowledge and the education and figure understand the importance of a balanced diet, them not understand the food chart, them not understand the different kind of fats, them not understand the importance of protein and carbohydrate and trans fat and saturated fat, them just live and just eat and pay attention to what them eat. This is why Jamaica is at a crisis point with what them call the silent, non-communicative disease. That's how we come about. Because guess what? We can't tell you say last year at Jamaica we have 1,500 and majority of the man I get unalive. But if you think say violent crime are the #1 killer for Jamaica, then if you come in my life, me I go tell you say a stroke, hypertension, heart attack. The whole of them things, those things are what that. So even if we look, because when you look on in a 2023, stroke cases Jamaica have 1,221 deaths relating to stroke. Because I don't know things that Jamaica is a well-run country, you know, because the government have to get this data, you know, and remember the government would have had this information over the past 10 years. This is so important. Blessed love, man. That's why we show up. And 4 years we're up on the platform, you know. This is what we want to talk about tonight. Because the government of Jamaica have what they call the registrational department of data. And so the government have to get this, you know. Every year the government get this. But for the life of me, the government only seems to want to talk about crime. The government, because them get the data and see who are dead by what and what are killed who. But the only thing the government them seems to lock in upon is the crime. Now last year in total, if somebody can check how much homicide Jamaica have, and this information that I have here is exclusively men. Last year Jamaica lose 1,221 deaths to stroke. Diabetes, that was the second #1 killer, 1,133 deaths. Right? Them have a next one and them call them heart disease, 863. So if you notice, we not even mention violent crime in this number here. Assault and homicide was 721 in terms of male. So look on the huge disparity. Me is a stroke, blessed love, because and everybody, so give thanks and everybody really recover, right? So hopefully you get the information so you can change your life and you can understand the importance of paying attention to what you're eating, and you can exercise and look after yourself, right? Because we only get one life, you know. We don't have no problem till we have a health problem. A lot of us live with life and think say we car broke down and that's a problem, or we can't pay my rent, or we can't pay. Because guess what? If you can't pay a light bill, you can't buy some candle. You understand me? Like, and that's the importance. You understand the importance of your health. And I feel like, especially in the black community, is probably the only community that we truly don't get taught the importance of our health. And let's be honest, you don't have no problem till you have a health problem. That's the bottom line. So go in search. If you ask me for the first time, just use Fantan Mojah as an example. Use him as an example. Young man, 49-year-old. 49-year-old. And we always say Fantan Mojah say him and when you look on the correlation and him weight and the kind of, as a wise man say, no, it's not what kind of disease it's not what kind of disease each patient have, you know, but it's what kind of patient have what kind of disease. Because everything, for you live your life a certain way, then pretty much them can say, all right, then if you're overweight, chances are you're going to end up with diabetes, or you're going, because it can't hide. So there's no longer you can get comfortable as a black man, as a black woman, and make somebody tell you, say, okay, if you lose some weight, because only black people, I'm going to tell you, black people are only miseducation and misinformation. And you wonder why we can't build a constructive life. Because it's not so much to where the house is built, but it's how the house is built. So if you are going to have people that tell you, say, you look good, you're fat, and don't get me wrong, big up the fluffy diva them. Big up the fluffy diva. But make sure say you exercise. Make sure say you pay attention to your waistline. Make sure say you not just get up and just eat everything and anything. Because we are look on the numbers, and last year, stroke victims of Jamaica, stroke death, 1,221. Now, if the Prime Minister going to be focused on in terms of violent crime, if the Prime Minister focus on gun deaths, then that's not, I think Jamaica, I mean, that is a higher number. I think the Prime Minister reduced the violent crime, but I think at its peak, Jamaica had something like 15 to 1600 murder 1 year. But at the same time, Jamaica, and this number was actually 2023. So when Jamaica was experiencing in 2023 about the 1500 murder, then Jamaica had 1,221 stroke deaths. So this is equally concerning. But we don't see nobody out there really wake up the people and say, no, you have to eat better, you have to live better, you have to exercise a bit more. So again, going forward, I can only give you the information. I can tell you, say, get yourself checked. Especially if you have a certain weight, if you have a certain age, if you live a more sedimentary lifestyle. And when we say sedimentary lifestyle, we are talking about if you go to work, go sit down, both man or woman. Because your lifestyle is important, you know. A lot of us live a lifestyle a kill way, and we don't know. Because if you live what we call a more sedimentary lifestyle, where you are just sitting down, so a lot of people who go to a office job, too much oil and fat, exactly. But we don't have the information. And sometimes this is why government can look at you and give you a lifespan and said you are going to live till you are, because it comes back to our budget, our affordability, because you can only afford to eat what you can afford to eat. But if you don't understand the different fats, if you don't understand the different kind of sugars, if you don't understand simple sugar, if you don't understand what we call a simple carbs or a complex carbs, if you don't understand trans fat, if you don't understand the healthy fats, if you don't understand the bad fats, then you can understand the reason why Jamaica is facing an average, I think about 2023, even coming up into 2024, Jamaica had a very high stroke rate. Diabetes is on the rise because our diet in Jamaica is more carbohydrate based. With Jamaicans have a high carbohydrate diet. But at the same time, nowadays, you might want to pay attention to your carbohydrate intake, because that can lead you into diabetes. Heart disease was what? 863 death. Hypertension, high blood pressure, all of these things. Homicide was like what? 721. So when you look at Jamaican lifestyle, it is killing them more than violent crime. But at the same time, the politicians are more focused on violent crime because there's money to be made. There's money to be protected. Like when them a look on how to market Jamaica, them now market the health of the people. Them have to market the safety of the country, the investability of the country. So when we give you this information, make it be a point of duty. If you are living a more sedimentary lifestyle, that's the right way to pronounce the word, then you want to start exercise. You can go on what we used to call the American sports medicine. That's like the gold standard because in everything you have the minimum and you have the maximum. So if you know, and don't say you don't have a lot of time because a lot of us say we don't have no time. But guess what? If you love yourself, look after yourself. Your greatest investment. A lot of people think say them investing in them family and that make them a great human being. Like if you love your family, the greatest thing you can do, look after you for them. That's the greatest thing you can do, you know. A lot of people are turn up and feel like them pour everything into other people and that make them a good person. No, you want to be looking after yourself. And part of looking after yourself is educating yourself. And your health should be non-negotiable. You have to make time to look after yourself. Otherwise, like, it's very sad. And we're not going to sit down here, so we don't know the full story. But when you look and see somebody at the age of 49, that life, and don't, like, we are here for a period of time. We're born, we're dead. We have an interval in between. We have to try and enjoy. So we don't know what anyone can do that can add any more time to their life. But especially in our black community, we have a serious health crisis. We are at breaking point, and it's at a crisis point, which part both prostate cancer in a man. Because nobody now tell the black man them forget themselves checking up. Vybz Kartel said it best. Where is the love for the black child? Where is the love for the black child? Right? So a lot of us don't even know, say, prostate cancer is on the rise in the black community. Prostate cancer is on the rise. For the past 10 years, veggie oil not good. No. Right? And if you know the best version, type it in. They make somebody can like share information. If you know something that's good for health, share it. You know, and this is nowadays, we are in the day and age where we have to help each other. You might be somebody who understand how to eat a bit healthy. Share it with people. People need information. We are in informational time now, and you can share what you know with, because that's why I take out my phone, because I want to share it with people. I said, listen to me. Fantan Mojah is 49 years old. He's 49. Coconut oil is good. Coconut oil, avocado oil, stuff like that. The whole heap. So we have to be mindful of the oils and the fats. And again, my people, like, you have to make it a point of duty. I think I love when Tupac said the old way wasn't working. So we have to make a conscious decision to change the way we eat, the way we sleep, the way we treat each other. We can't get up and just eat the whole heap of chicken back, because them shit they're not good for you. That not good for you. The whole heap of chicken back where we are get, and the whole heap of this where we are eat. No, they're not good for you. The whole heap of chiffon butter, the whole heap of saturated fat. This is why you have to go educate yourself, because the truth of the matter is, you are just a number in our country to these people. You are replaceable. But you have to make it difficult. You have to make it difficult for yourself to replace. Them only care about the crime numbers, because the crime is what's affecting their bottom line. You dying from stroke, you dying from diabetes, you dying from heart diseases. They don't care about that. That's not making them look bad. Ain't nobody care for you. We have a thing we need in this country. Why? We have the thing we need in this country. What do you mean by that? True, we need to stop off the grease and sugar. Yes, coconut oil, very good. Of course, coconut oil business, you know, we have a lot of coconut oil, same avocado, we have a Jamaica where you call pear, make good oil, good healthy oil. Like, I mean, avocado and coconut oil cost a fortune in this country, right? Prostate cancer, like, research it. Yeah, if you're in your late 40s, early 50s, research prostate cancer. See what you need to, like, come on, my people, black men. I don't know me there find out. That's why I have to come over here so come find, you know. Because I depend on everything we need here. Yeah, we have everything we need here. Right? When me dip on my other platform. So think about it for the past 10 years. Prostate cancer is on the rise. And we have a stigma on it. We are ashamed to get it done. I don't know. I can't come here, come advocate. I am not at the age yet where my prostate, but me got people who love me in my life where them are gonna make sure me get my prostate checked. Me no know. But listen to me, I am only here to play with you. It is Jamaica have what we call the NCD debts. So it's an acronym. Alright, and ladies, if you watch me, type it up, Google it, look after your man them in your life. Look after your sons them. So there's a thing in Jamaica. This thing is Jamaica problem, right? And it's called the NCD debts. It said it's the biggest health burden comes from non-communicated diseases. And the acronym is NCDs. And it's such as heart disease, strokes, diabetes, hypertension, and cancer. These account for majority of male deaths. So listen to me now, man. Yeah, man, parasites cause prostate. Well, you know, we don't know what causes, you know. But if you can get it checked to prevent it, or if you can identify it from an early stage, right? Stop put down everything to gas pain, black men. Black men, stop put down everything to gas pain. If you have a pain over a prolonged period of time, take 5 minutes. Listen to me, take 10 minutes and take yourself to your doctor. It's called the NCD's deaths. And these are the non-communicatable diseases. And I bet you are the first, now for you to hear this, are the first because you elected a representative, regular detox of the body. And again, now we are in a day age where if you know how to do stuff like this, if you have the things that can record it, share the information, because we have to help each one, teach one. Me no know if you do it, but if you know if you do it, each one, teach one. And let's reach each other. Because me tell you all the while, Jamaica is more than crime. The vaccine they gave us from the long time ago, so we have to cleanse out your system. According to the World Health Organization, 2021, the leading cause of death amongst Jamaican male. So this is coming from the World Health Organization between 2021 up until today. The leading cause of death. So listen to me, any woman I watch this, talk to your man, check him, look upon him, and if him look like him need to make a pact with him, the two of you can go run together. Me have a slogan say a couple of exercise together, stay together. Start run, start exercise. And sometimes if you love them, you drag them go a doctor. Because them in our system we no care about them. Start show the man them at Jamaica say, you no love them and you want them here for a long time. Right? My husband just passed away of cancer, but it's into the family, so check your family history. Yeah, of course, that's important. No man, sorry, it's with you, good. No worry yourself. Yes, we have to save them. Okay, condolences. So just check past his cancer. If you don't mind what kind of cancer, if you don't mind me asking. Right? So he said stroke. He said stroke was the number one. Stroke is still because a lot of Jamaicans are, especially with the regular availability of the American fast food. You come to Jamaica now, Jamaica is just get overrun with the Americanization, and the American fast food is popping up everywhere and anywhere. And American fast food comes with its own health issues. So listen to me, Jamaican. Remember Jamaica healthcare system, because remember American lifestyle break American healthcare. American lifestyle break American healthcare system. So please, Jamaica barely have a good enough. I don't say Jamaica don't have a healthcare system. It is not the worst in the world. But please don't get so caught up in the American way of eating that guess what? You get lost in the system. Stroke. Avoidable, I wouldn't say preventable, because some of them are hereditary. Big word. What big word I call? I would put a big word I call tonight, you know. I call sedimentary, and then I call hereditary. Some of them is probably in the genes. You know, some of them is probably in the your genetics. Yeah, but at the same time, if you can walk up a flight of stairs, if you cannot walk up a flight of stairs. And a lot of us resort to ourselves and said, okay, I'm 40. You know, you take off your pants, your waistline, in herbicide and pesticide discharge. Yeah, of course, we know that. Where we eat is where we eat have a huge way to do with our life longevity. Don't get me wrong, and a lot of food that it's so the food chain now is so corrupt that everything you eat is genetically modified. Right? Don't get me wrong. You'll be hard pressed to find food that's not hampered because with their foreign and Swedish part, them all remove seeds from fruit. Them are remove the natural way of food grow because life is a continuous cycle. So that's why you can't eat American grape and American apple and American burger. Because they have done what they need to do to this food to make sure so them destroy your system. Me know say a farm. I don't know if you reach a Jamaica yet, but me know Jamaica love running and Jamaican love everything. Me there England I see them take them, and I think that England nowadays they say they want to come up with a way how to produce avocado without seed. Them a produce grape without seed. Like me can't eat that because I guess you has gone beyond the capability of God. Because God put the grape seed in the grape to make sure say it's a continuous cycle. That's why you have to be careful. A lot of us eat dead food, you know. That's why some of the food that we eat, we feel so dead and lifeless. What happened to wash out before you go to school? Yeah, back in the days, the parents used to give a wash out. Because guess what? Life is a continuation, you know. So a lot of us eat some dead food and wonder why. Because everything, you know, our body, everything connect, you know. Our body is just a big bowl of energy. That's why you have to be careful with the energy. You can't contaminate the energy. You can't eat every food. You cannot eat the geomanified food and feel like, I want to tell you, say, if you don't believe, say your food, you ever hear them say your body is a temple? Go up on a cleanse. Put yourself through a cleanse for a 7 day and you start eat as clean and as healthy as possible and watch how different, watch how even your mind clear. The food that you eat affect you, you know. No man, nobody tell you nothing, you know. The food where you eat, because guess what? How you fuel your body. That's why when some people only eat cake and ice cream and sweet food, and when you see them, then have no energy compared to somebody who eat fruits and that's you see some you ever see some Rasta man a boom flick. You ever see some Rasta man a jump all. Look on the Rasta man them are vegetarian. Look, yeah man, me not tell no lie. I just show them no one if you know. Them one we think say everything. Them just one we think say things don't just happen. Things happen just. Them the one we know say we control our mind, our frequency, our energy. So them this we make we feel like say, no man, just eat everything man and eat anything and don't question it. But I am here to tell you, so you have to start asking a question. The first question, ask yourself, if you think say gun violence a kill enough Jamaican, then stroke a kill more. No, you can have a say in that. You can say to yourself, so I don't want dead a stroke. I don't want to be a stroke victim. I do not want to be a stroke victim. I do not want to be I don't want diabetes. Boss, I go market if it don't have dirt. Yeah, man, you have to pay attention, man. So, this is why we come here tonight. Fantan Mojah was 49 years old. 49. Alright? And we are not wholeheartedly speaking on him. But when we look at that, we can see Jamaica has a problem. Men in Jamaica have a problem. You're fat, you look good. No, my brother, no. Do your hip and waist ratio, and that will tell you your exposure to type 2 diabetes. You have this, because the measurements is there, you know. You can do your hip to waist ratio as a woman, and you can see where you are. A matter of fact, you can get somebody to measure you tomorrow, and you can plug it into ChatGPT, and it tell you exposure to type 2 diabetes. And you can play hostage and tell yourself, so because a lot of us think, say, shit, man, the numbers is there. A lot of us never hear about a BMI chart. You can get your height and get your weight and put it into Google or put it into ChatGPT, and it tell you your exposure to heart disease. So if you never hear about, if you was a black person, never hear about a BMI chart. That's why sometimes you go doctor, them know, I don't know if them do it at Jamaica, because sometimes the doctor them at Jamaica no have an open and honest discussion with the patient, because them give you a secondary treatment. But if you go Jamaica, if you go for certain operation, the first thing the doctor do, I check your height and your weight against a BMI chart. Because that can be the difference with you dying on the table. Yeah. The first thing you do when you go a doctor, go to St. Elizabeth, everybody fat. Reverse my diabetes fasting. Yeah. Big up yourself to our reverse. So big up yourself for the people. Because we just genuinely want to come and just talk to my community of people and say, alright, you want to go on now. Nobody thinks you only crime or kill we. Because as a matter of fact, crime not kill we any less than how them a feed we. The crime rate of Jamaica nah kill more Jamaican than stroke. It nah kill more Jamaican than prostate cancer. It is not doing it. Fantan Mojah, 49-year-old. And them say cause of death, we not even going to touch that because I know my place. But based on what happened to him over the past, in a 2024, he was in Martini with breathing difficulties and chest tightening. So basically, he had a heart attack or something of the sort. But then I heard rumors at it that his heart health was drastically reduced, right? And then going out of that now, he was recently admitted in the Kingston public hospital, and we know what happened from there, right? But at the same time, I just feel like yes, it is a time, maybe it's time to have a national conversation, and we know for a fact them now go do it. So make we start have a national conversation, because one simple check, and it said the NCD's debt amounts to Jamaica. It's the biggest health burden. And what's the NCDs? It comes from the non-communicative diseases. So it's the acronym. And I want to charge the women. Them, if you have your son, if you have your brother, if you have your husband, tell them, my family, this is it. Yes. A lot of you never hear it, so type it into ChatGPT. What is NCD's debts? Like we're telling nowadays, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is costly. And yes, we can come on this platform and we can want to be entertained. We can want to talk. There are some people on the platform, only thing they talk about are politics. So if you ask me, then we are very much dynamic, because we are more than politics. In the day, the politicians have these numbers and they are not doing nothing about it. The politicians know of this. Okay, the last thing, I am 74, run my own business, and they can give thanks, good health and longevity, alright? The Bible says, honor your mother and your father, that your days might belong upon this land. And again, all you live amounts to your life, your quality of life and longevity of life. So long may you continue to live, alright? Don't get me, even I see the more active you are, and if you don't abuse your body, then you will live a long life. Because my dad, touch wood, God bless him, my dad, my parents are still alive and they are in excellent health. And that's because my father, he used to smoke years ago. But when he used to smoke and eat, he used to give him indigestion, and him stop smoke. I think I posted a video on one of my platform yesterday, say successful people don't smoke. And I feel like it's not about wanting to be controversial. But a wise man said no man chose a way of life that we're living. And it stated clearly on this cigarette packet that cigarette smoking causes cancer. Now, if you are somebody who love your life, who has accomplished things in life and want to be around to enjoy your success, then why are you smoking? And we can say successful people don't drink, but we don't want to live a bit rigid. We're not going to talk about the slavish, or you become a slave to alcohol, or you become a drunkard and a sluggard. Because guess what? We all like a little glass of beer, we like a little glass of wine. We're not talking about that, but we are talking about the people who just smoke and smoke and smoke, knowing that it is killing them. And nowadays, I not only smoke, and the food you eat. And you can't just eat and say a food, because every food have ingredients in there, and every ingredients have an effect on your body. Now, Jamaica probably not set up to give you all the information, but we see where Christopher Tufton is saying that Jamaica healthcare has come a long way. They have reduced the sugary drink. They have made progress into making sure Jamaicans can be more healthy. And I'm saying it's time to have the national, blessed love job. It's time to have a national conversation. Just look at Fantan Mojah, 49-year-old. Are you going to? And you can take precautions. Now I can't tell you, say, like it's like going out in the road. You have to look before you cross the road. If you just step out into the road, then chances are a car going to come and hit you. But if you want to make sure that does not happen, then you are going to pay attention. You are going to look left and look right before you step off into the traffic. Now you can understand that Jamaica is having a silent, non-communicative disease crisis. You can understand what they are, you can understand what caused them, and you can go in search of how to prevent it. You can go in search of what's the leading cause of stroke. How do you develop stroke? What are the contributing factors for stroke? And then you can understand and say, okay, if I am this weight, if I'm eating this way, then chances are I might develop stroke. Then you can start to put the necessary precautions in place. All right. Don't you ever get so caught up on the number one killing in Jamaica, like interpersonal and violent homicide. That's at number 2. And we're not going to trivialize it. But stroke is at number 1. And I'm surprised in COVID is at number 3. So this is why, again, we just can't get away from this damn COVID. Because when you ask the world, and this information is coming from the World Health Organization, and according to the World Health Organization in 2021, the leading cause of death amongst Jamaican men. And you can understand why so much Jamaican men would have died from COVID. It's because it links to your weight. And if you already have diabetes, or you already have hypertension, or you already have high blood pressure, then you can understand. And don't get me wrong, they are coming back with COVID 2.0. So you got to look after yourself so the next time you come, you don't end up on the table. Heart attack. There's many different types. Diabetes is at number 5. HIV is at number 6. Hypertension, again, is like prostate cancer. And that one has been growing. That trend is steadily because you have an aging population. Right? So listen to me, ladies. I know it's difficult. I know. Listen to me. I don't know how to sell that one. I don't know how to encourage. But it's a time for the conversation. Prostate cancer. It is trending upwards in Jamaica. It is trending upwards in Jamaica. Don't know why you have to have such a cancer, especially where the prostate is. I don't have the answer. But I can only tell you that it has for the past 10 years, based on the information I've found out, it is trending upwards. Prostate cancer remains the leading cause of cancer death amongst Jamaican men and has held that position for decades. We need more awareness. We need the government, and not only crime. And not only crime. Me now stop say 49-year-old Fantan Mojah young. Me no know. Me no know if because we glorify overweight. COVID was made to, yeah man, we talked about that last night. I mean, I speak wholeheartedly. But maybe if we not glorify a certain lifestyle of Jamaica, maybe the outcome would have been different. I mean, I talk about body shaming, but we have to go accept the facts. Listen to me. Your weight have implication on your health. Because what we notice them do nowadays are trick people and tell people say, don't body shame and leave people. No, your weight have a impact on your health. Me say it again, your weight have an impact on your health. Don't let nobody fool you, because what them want to do, I pass the buck and put the emphasis on you. And because you don't have the education, then you said, okay, me alright to be fat because me look good. And me fat and me fluffy. Me know people who younger than me dead the other day, you know. And you know come back. They ain't coming back. Me know people were dead, were younger than me. And then they are not coming back. And what killed them? Stroke. What killed them? But Jamaicans have this thing. When somebody dead from stroke, them say somebody obia them or a dopey lick them. And I feel like Jamaica have to change their mindset. Because as long as we hold on to that stupid notion that when somebody, no amount of people, if a lot of people stop talk about dopey, maybe we could have this conversation a long time ago. And maybe we could have helped more Jamaican to understand that your health is no joke. Being overweight is no joke. Because guess what? Your heart have to work twice as hard and your heart is going to give out. But when a lot of people dead, them say a dopey lick them or some of the man in tech and the woman go say, no, you died from stroke or you died from an aneurysm, you're dead. So let's start to be more intelligent, and every single illness is created by processed food, especially fish from farm. Milk, sugar. Yes, you know, but we can do our bit to mitigate it or to prevent it, because we still have to eat and we don't control the food chain. Yes, you can plant more. Yes, you can grow more. Yes, you can reduce the amount of pesticide that you use on your plants. But as long as we are eat from the industrialized table, because them want to maximize their profit. And part of maximizing their profit is if you eat chicken, have to grow the chicken faster. So while a chicken used to take 6 months or 3 months from egg to table, I come on your table in 3 weeks. Something has to be done to the process. The tomato that you're eating is seed is getting planted, and within 2 weeks you have ripe. So all of these things, and not only that, even if them speed up the process, them still have spray stuff on it to protect it from insect, because insect have to eat, and if the insect not eat it, technically you shouldn't eat it. Me know people already where see one pretty mango because the owner for the mango poison the mango upon the tree, and every bird, every other mango upon the tree get eat, and that one mango never get eaten. You can't tell me say ripe mango upon tree and bird rather eat green mango. So some of the time we have to leave the insect, make the insect do what the insect, because I just mankind and them stupid and selfish ways. So them spray the food with chemicals. And even some of the chemicals where they use, especially in the Jamaican, the black Jamaican people should have the best. We should. But nowadays our health, we are compromised because we have become so Americanized. You don't need to go far. You have Pizza Hut, you have KFC, you have McDonald's, you have Burger King, you have all of them there, Jamaica. You have all of them. You have even fucking what you call it nowadays, coffee place there. What you call the one, the Starbucks, when 90% of them coffee are just be a sugar. I'm in the UK, my friend, have a farm, we grow over. And you're better. Because a matter of fact, you can't afford the healthy food. When you go supermarket, the way all them struck right now, you have to eat the cheap shit where them not eat. Because if you go try pick up some organic stuff, you can't afford it. If you go try pick up the stuff for them to use now, think about it. And we now ask the questions and say, okay, so me fi eat, fi kill myself. Because if you're American going to one old food store, then there's something there. Good food shouldn't be a luxury. Good food, think about it. Good food should not be luxury, you know. Good food, no matter where you're there in the world, you can't tell me say fi eat healthy is not a luxury. If you go supermarket now and want pick up the food where them not use no pesticide pan, and that's the human race reaching them. They're wicked, you know. Everything mankind touch, mankind does the mankind wicked. You take in all of them a chemical in your body and you end up, I mean, cancer they run wild, all these fast food cause of course. Because them have to do what them have to do to make sure you fast. That's why we are so, of course. Think about it. If you want to eat healthy, if you go in a supermarket and make a decision and say, I don't want to eat food that pesticides has been on, you can't afford it. And you now wake up and say, okay, might need to plant a little garden. You know, we might need to plant a little of this to reduce my exposure. Because you don't need to use so much pesticide. If you plant one bed of callaloo at Jamaica, you don't need to spray it. If you go out there, insect eat 2 leaf, you cut off the one them, you know, insect no depend and insect eat and you eat. Think about it, no man. But at the same time, you still have some Jamaicans who do garden farming and still take up themselves, gone up at the farm shop, gone buy pesticide. As I have to love my father. My father used to go up a farm, he go farm work one time. He go farm work one time, right? Me love one time or two time. Me and him laugh all the while. And he look pan the boss and tell him, say, nobody send back for me. You see me go back to Jamaica, nobody send back for me. Because he may not do tobacco farming. You know what I mean? He have him young youth them and then give out some farm work card and him get one and him go up and him go Canada. Because you have to pay attention in life, you know. You have to pay attention in life. Enough of we nowadays no understand say attention I go save you. What you pay attention to. And him say when him done spray the tobacco one day, the man said to him, say, hey, you see them clothes that you take off? I needed to bury them. The man said, yeah man, the man said, you see the clothes. Enough of we eat food, you know, all myself. Enough of we eat food when the chemical where them a put on it. The man said when you done spray the tobacco. You see the clothes where you take off, I want you to carry it as far away from here and bury it. And him say, what you say? The man say, yeah, and him say the man look upon him and say, hey, that's why we don't use it. We give it to you Jamaicans to do. The man, my father say, look upon him and say, so when we go back to Jamaica, don't send back for me. Me nah come back up here. Because me nah make you no kill me. I know they came, yeah man. So listen to me. Again, my people, that's how we take out the phone and we say, Jamaica have more serious problem than just gunslinging. Jamaica have more serious problem. Prostate cancer, hypertension, stroke, heart attack. And here, make time for you look after yourself. Wake up. And this are the information we can get to you. What you do with it is, especially, you have to do it for your man them, because everything we are talking about is so I just the man them we are talking about. We not talking about the woman them or the man them we are talking about. He said it's a non-communicative disease such as heart attack, strokes, diabetes, hypertension, cancer. These account for the majority of male deaths in Jamaica. And no gun. And the government know this. Because the government have what them call, the government have the registered general department data. So the government will look on this, but only thing the government will focus on, alright, because guess what? When them ready for sell brand Jamaica, them can't sell brand Jamaica with 1,500 murder. Them can't sell brand Jamaica with 2,000 murder. Yeah. But them know say that I know what they kill Jamaican. Them know say that I know what they kill Jamaican. So if you ask me if let's I mean like Fantan Mojah is a prime example. Let's start look after ourselves. Let's start pay attention to health. A wise man say often things that we get for free, we put little value on it. And the thing that we can buy with money, that's what we put the value on. And a lot of people at Jamaica, we value a house, we value a car, because we've been brainwashed to think say, that's the important thing. Even in the UK, Jamaicans eat wrong foods, yeah. Medicine for side, make it, yeah. No make sense. But our health, we come in this world with our health, and nothing is more important than our health. You have no problem till you have a health problem. When you develop stroke, and a matter of fact, sometimes you get stroke, if you're lucky to make a recovery. But if you don't make a recovery, then you become a burden. Me know people on my Facebook regular them page me for your thing. Because them end up with diabetes and them lose both leg. Them can't work. Jamaica have a benefit system. So now you gone from somebody who was a proud earner. The only thing we in Jamaica can do is to take over our government for our revolution. Sometimes you have to make the government see how flourish, man. Sometimes you have to make them know if we tell you. So the government them not care who them attack. See them attack them own. Desmond Mackenzie. I cannot come here and tell yourself you go take on the government, because truth of the matter, we can't beat the government. But this ultimately you can't make the government manipulate you and drive you into an early grave. That's why we can tell you, say, all right, now we understand that the biggest killer of Jamaica, the biggest killer of male in Jamaica deaths is not violence. It's not gun deaths. According to the World Health Organization, the leading cause of deaths amongst Jamaican men, I mean, I stop say that men, is stroke. Interpersonal and violent homicide, that is coming in at number 2. COVID-19, and that was between 2023 up till now. COVID-19 is in number 3. Heart attack. You have diabetes, you have HIV, AIDS, and you have hypertension at number 7. Prostate cancer, chronic obstruction, pulmonary heart disease. So COPD, that is in the number 10. And then we spoke about the prostate cancer. It remains the leading cause of cancer death amongst Jamaican men and has been held in that position for decades. So women now don't have to go talk to no man. Because we grew up in a situation, or we grew up in a country which part we don't talk about things, or we don't know about things, or something as prostate examination as a stigma attached to it. But if you love your son, if you're in your late, I don't know what age, you should be able to go on the health website at Jamaica and check what age should you be getting your prostate examined. What are some of the signs if you are feeling pain? What are some of the signs and symptoms? Don't ignore it. Don't say because you sit down on something hot, or you sit down on something cold, or because you have gas, we can beat the government that way to do listen and quit. Yeah, of course, don't be a sheep. Question everything, right? High blood pressure, hypertension is extremely common and contribute to significantly to strokes, heart disease, and kidney failure. All right, high blood pressure. Get your blood pressure. Get your pressure pill. Don't get me wrong. I think my blood pressure need check because me keep on here the missus, because she do nursing, so she keep on as a black man. Me keep on a run because I feel like once you start do your health, you kind of realize you're no longer invincible. But so that's how you have people. Every man need people in them life will love them. And because most black men spend them time chase skirt tail, chase the next woman, chase where the next hitter come from. We not take time. I tell you all a while in life have some fundamentals, you know. And now we can left this earth before we get questioned. Did you put the fundamentals in place? Did you take time to foster the relationship? Because every good man will live to a certain age, and because them have a good woman. You can't live long if you don't have a good woman in your life, you know. I don't want nobody go on like they can't tell me say I lie, me I tell. I don't want nobody can go on like, because me grew up here, my mother tell my father when him not feel well, you got a doctor. Go on a doctor from when me hear the complaint say your head hurt you or this. And big up the good woman them. Big up the good woman them, because you have nowadays. That's why them destroy the woman them. So because you as a man, the way how we built and the way how we full of our own importance. Thing my husband get the best care. Yeah, big up the woman them. Of course, because you see, woman appreciate a good man, you know. And a good woman don't know where the next good man a come from, you know. You understand? A lot of man when them get used and abused, and it's not a good woman now use and abuse, you know. Because a good woman knows say, me don't know where the next good man a come from. And when a good woman find a good man, she not look for no more man. That's why Bounty Killer, in spite of everything, Bounty Killer say one of the best thing. At his worst point, he was trying to make the wrong woman the right woman. And that was his problem, because a lot of men spend them life trying to make the wrong woman the right woman. You can't turn the wrong woman for you into the right woman, because the woman, the man where she love out there wait for him. A lot of we waste our days I try to make the wrong woman into the right woman. Yeah. And it costs us. Well, on TikTok, so I want how I work for. I want how I normally work for, you know. So me hit the hour mark. Are you seeing me for the first time? Are you checking? So tonight is about let's try and save the brothers them. Let's try and save the good ones them. You hear? Ask them, talk to them, encourage them. And if them look like them could I lose a few pounds, let's work on it together. Fantan Mojah was 49. And we're not here to talk exclusively about Fantan Mojah, but it's a bigger, based on the health issues and what I think based on what is in the media, blessed love. That we do on this platform, man, for 4 years, educational speaking. You know, educational speaking. We come to try to save our people. So thanks, I appreciate that, right? And we have a YouTube channel. And if you want to support the movement, www.topfarmwear.com, because we need to get our podcast up and running. So we always encourage people to invest in people like me, so we can come back and invest in our community. So if you go up on my website and you buy a hoodie or you buy a t-shirt, believe me, because I want some equipment. Because me have a YouTube channel and we want to do stuff like this. I want to be able to talk to doctors. I want to talk to teachers. I want to talk to lawyers. I just want to talk to good black people. To put them in front of my people. Because the Bible says my people are get destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. My people. Him never say nobody else, you know. I think in a notion, in the Bible, him say my people are get destroyed. There's no other race them hide the truth from more than the black race. And it have some serious implications on us. Right? Family are get destroyed. So when you have no savings, when you have no savings and you lose your health, you become a burden. The whole family dynamics change. Sometimes you are the main breadwinner. Now I can't tell you say you can add to your life. But you can have to take the steps and the necessary precaution to make sure say you are here for as long as possible. The Bible says you live till you are 70, and by the grace of God, you will get some more. So you have to do everything to make sure say you get that 70 there. Pay attention to what you eat. Pay attention to what you drink. Cut out the smoking. And if you live a sedimentary lifestyle, if you start run taxi 6 o'clock a morning, structure your life. Not chase every dollar. Not chase every dollar. And this morning, I get a meditation and say a lot of people are mixed up. Because you can be rich but not successful. You can be successful and not earthly rich in terms of money. You understand me? So if you are somebody we are going to run taxi 6 o'clock, get up from 5 o'clock and get your heart rate elevated. But God don't want Adam to know the not. No, man, I tell you this, man. I do a live on another platform. God was the first man to manipulate man. God was the first. I do a live. I hear me up on the platform, you know. Because God tell Adam and Eve to eat from all the tree in the garden, bar this one, because from the day of knowledge and wisdom, because from the day you eat from it, you shall surely die. But if God is the omnipotent God, then he know if him tell Adam and Eve not to do it, then Adam and Eve is going to do it. So, put on your mental track shoes. Let me see if I can pull up back something from the brain. So, when Adam and Eve eat from that tree, the first thing them develop was awareness. Put on your mental track shoes. Because a lot of us hear the Bible story and we eat Adam and Eve, but Adam and Eve is so central to me and you, that if you not eat, because when you learn something, you can't unlearn, you know. And what you do with it, that are going to make the difference, because some of you are coming in my life for the first time, and some of you never have the level of awareness about health and fitness. So now that you're coming in my life, you basically eat from the tree of knowledge. But you have to go do what you want to do with it. So when Adam and Eve eat from the tree of knowledge, them realize say me titty and pum pum out a door. Don't it in the Bible say them go get some fig leaf to cover themselves? If I like me, I tell go and go read the story now. Them become aware. And nothing else is more important in your life than awareness. A lot of us black people will live a life never become aware. You have to be aware of where you are in life. You have to be aware of your financial health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, and your economical health. Just become aware. Because a lot of us are go through life, we're not aware and nothing. Yeah. So that's what Adam and Eve teach us, the importance of awareness. Yes. So we do a live on that already. I need to show and save them live. Powerful live. I can probably look out the notes and come back and do it the next time. So if you see me, follow me. Because we walk by faith, not by sight. So it will tell me again when we do it. But that was a good life. And that would make a lot of Christians uncomfortable. That's why we tell people say the Bible is one of them book. It's spiritual as much as it's practical. You have to know what you look for in the Bible. When Adam and Eve, they become like God and God drive them out. It depends how far you want to go in a story. It depends how far you want to go in a story. As for me, my takeaway from that part of the story is you have to have your principle. Because the Bible said, drive out the scoffers out of your life, and contention and strife will cease. So a lot of us are look on the biblical story and look on it from an ignorant standpoint. God build the garden, but him have to put in him rules. Now if God tell them enough, regardless of God and manipulate them or test them, because a lot of us have people in our life when I respect we. So what that show we say, you have to have your principle. And when somebody overstep your boundary, you have to do what you have to do. Because God could have said to Adam and Eve, say, nobody worry about him, I forgive you. Me tell you not to eat from the tree, no, but you eat from the tree. So you want to go on. Just not do it again. But God said, no, you have to pack your shit and go. You understand me? Because not only they became aware, but God want to show them, say, it has consequence. And when you become aware, you have to be aware of the consequence. So if you come in my life, your sister, first of all, no, I see me, don't it? The most I say, open your mouth and full up with word. Because now me I connected that. Because my brother, they tell me, say, God drive out Adam and Eve. But that was the consequence of not obedient. That was the consequence. It seems like the tree of life just for God alone. No. If you look on the story, I tell you the context of the story. I tell you the context. Do not harden your heart. No harden your heart. The story is there for you to look upon the story. Now I can't tell you how to interpret the story. But I am telling you, say Adam and Eve develop a level of awareness. You have to be aware in your life. If you're not an awareness in your life, that's why enough of we in our life. We go through our life and we don't have nothing for show for it. We don't have no money, we don't have no family. You have to be aware. You have to be aware to say, I want a steady life. So you have to go look for somebody for love and build a steady life. Now, but I use the Bible as black people use the Bible as ignorant. And again, me show you briefly the importance of being disobedient. Them awareness. And now God have to say, all right, you disobey me, so here is the consequence. So basically, if you come in my life and you me tell you about stroke, heart attack, diabetes, hypertension, you me tell you say it links to your weight and it links to what you eat, and you still disobedient, then what do happen? You don't have to go pay the consequence. So now, but that matters to black people, we don't use the Bible right. And that's why the Bible has been used to enslave no other race. Apart, me go to one church one day, me go in a church, I don't know if I go back. Because the pastor preach like black people. I mean, I like that. I want you use the Bible and teach me. You know, I tell everybody, Jesus was a teacher. You can't show me nowhere in the Bible where Jesus a preach. Everywhere Jesus go, I teach him teach. And there's a difference between teaching and preaching. But after the Bible, God is not real. I can't, listen to me, I ain't never going to come over here and have that sort of conversation. You must know what God mean to you. Because if God not real, you not real. And as long as me real, then God is real. Right? As long as I'm real, as long as I'm living, as long as I'm breathing, God is real. Okay? So I now come over here to get down in the muck with the biblical God. No. Politics and no. If you have to hold on to what you. The mere fact that you happy if you deny God, you are denying your greatness. Because him say him leave peace. Him say greater is in he that is in this world. So I can never come over here and entertain somebody and take somebody serious. We want to discredit God. Because when you discredit God, you discredit your very existence. Because him saying breathe in the nostril of man and give me the breath of life. Big up yourself. I first you ask me. You ask me. So you have to know what God mean to you. But I never allow people to come in my life and talk like that, because I am not here to mislead nobody. I'm not here to lead people astray. When you come in my life, yes, I go tell you some I believe in a God. But I feel like black people frustration with God is because them relinquish them God to a different race. But Sizzler said it best. Now give me no white God. Me and nobody now have to argue about God. My God look like me. So that was one of my greatest acknowledgement. that my God look like me. Because Sizzla tell me clearly, no give me no white God. You give me a white God for praising a slavery. The doctrine fall under the black community. Go listen to the song. Believe in yourself. Here, with all due respect, brother, we have you never see God. You never look in a mirror then, no? Brother, no, me not get in that with your fam. Me not get in that with you. If you never see God, you never look in a mirror. Can be created in a likeness and in image. Again, we don't need to get down in that. We don't come and talk religion with people. We just have to come and tell us, yeah, if you want to believe in a God, because if you don't believe in a God, you don't believe in yourself. I truth. I come here all the while and say it's only poor people don't believe in a God. Because when I do my research, I watch a lot of billionaires. I like watch this guy on YouTube. He run this thing called the School of Hard Knocks. So anybody who wants to listen to entrepreneur who turn nothing into something, and all of them, I give God the glory and give God the credit. So if millionaires and billionaires cannot give God, because no for no believe in a God out of frustration. No for no believe in a God out of frustration. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, because God has been working in my life. Even what I do right now, if I know God, I couldn't do it. So, to be honest, I know what you're talking about. Again, I will say it. I'm listening to people. I'm 99.91% of who me listen to. All of them I give God the credit. I remember one time I was watching Elon Musk when he was trying to prove the reusable context of rockets, you know. Blessed love, Elon Musk. Remember Elon Musk is one of the richest man them say. Might be rich in money, but him now, you know, the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? He's soulless, lifeless. Anyway, but when he was trying to prove the reusable context of rockets, and the interviewer said to Elon Musk, he was down to his last rocket and his last bit of money. He said to him looking at the camera, Elon Musk looking at the camera and say, I've done everything I can do now. I have to leave the rest to God. And if Elon Musk can believe in a God, I mean I have a fraction of Elon Musk money. And me if you come on social media can make somebody tell me say no God no there. And a matter of fact, me no entertain people in my life. We want to come tell, because the Bible says where 2 or 3 is gathered in his name is present in the midst. So when you place, when you come in my life, come talk about God. Me no believe in the black people construct of God. Me no believe in how black people relinquish everything and sit down upon them hand. And when them done, then cuss God out of frustration. Me no believe in that. Here. But the most I say, move to it and you move to you. Believe in him. Pray. Here. Yes, that are the God we believe in. The true and living God. No can. Me love from me discover the Bible. From me discover the Bible and start read it a little bit for myself. Then we realize, okay, it's going to be alright. When the Bible, when him leave me a blueprint, one of the best scripture me ever find, him say me fi drive out the scoffers out of my life. Because these are the words of God. You know? Him say drive out the scoffers out of your life. And contentions and strife will cease. A lot of uno live life negative and then no curse God. Many gods, brother. God is real, but there are many. And if that's why you find your peace in if that's why you anchor your, of course. If that work for you, that work for you. If that work for you, that work for you. When Jesus is king for some people, and some people say Buddha and some, listen me. Me not there for trouble nobody with what them believe. You understand me? But we there for know say, it's a story tell on this blue spinning planet. Very powerful story. And some powerful words was leave in the blueprint of life. But tell me if I drive out the scoffers out of my life and contentions and strife will cease. Who is a scoffer? A scoffer is people that doubt you and no want nothing good for you. Everything you say them ridicule you. I can't come go against the greatest man from Galilee. I can't come go against the stories. So bro, how you know you believe in God? The Bible. Eh? Why? If I believe in the Bible, listen to me now. Anyway, it's not or you believe in a cartel songbook. Or you believe in a cartel songbook. If cartel come out and tell no for say if you go buy long love condom because it's gonna make you no last longer. No for go buy, not true. So when me read a book, we tell me say it's going to be alright. No for when cartel tell you say a straight vibe make you go all night. Straight vibe. Brother, don't bother. We didn't come on that, man. We didn't come. Jesus claimed to be God. Listen to me, man. We didn't come on that, man. A matter of fact, we are going to wrap up my life, you know. We don't come here to argue with nobody. You have to believe what you believe. And I have to leave you with your belief. I leave every man to their own belief. And I never come here to push a belief system. I can come here with confidence and conviction because the power that he invested in me. That's how I come. And if I come and I feel like we evoke a biblical scripture, depends on the mission when we come on, because him use it in many ways, as long as you're ready to work, as long as you turn up and ready to work. So even tonight we come because we have a clothing brand we bless you with, and him said to be on top form is to be in peak physical fitness, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and ultimately economically. How do you know that you really believe? I mean, I know that I really believe. When it's easy, if me I feel a toothache, me have to believe say pain did it. So if me I look in at my life, if me look upon my life and when my life went there, me not down tools. I know if me believe, me know. I know if me believe, me no live a passive life, you know. Me live a active life. Me actively participate in my life. Me have a clothing brand, and when me first started, when him tell me say, when him bless me, I say, do that. And when me start out on the journey, me don't know nobody but me trust him. And if me take out my phone now, me have supplier, me have photographer, me have model, me have somebody. I mean if it, why the brother here? Brother, I just no for uno now do nothing for God bless you know. So no become frustrated. When me wake up to the realization one day, when me I look for a model I look for somebody for model for. When I that no for uno, no trust God. And no for uno lean upon your own understanding. No for uno no faith, you know. So hope now have nothing to do because faith is the substance of things not seen but hope for. No for uno. No have nothing for. Brother, listen to me no man. Listen to me. Let me have my God. For me God and not the God where them give you in a slavery. For me God and not the God where them give you in a slavery. The God where me believe in and God where me pray to. And the God where when from him put something on my soul and him say, I when we rebellious sometime. And sometime we there so and we say, how we are gonna do this? No man, I didn't turn man, because sometimes I close on the live. I first no for see me. For me other page, me no normally, when them can you understand me, because I don't want nobody coming on my live come mislead people. Because we understand, say, but maybe him is a good soul, we have question. I know I come tell you, say, life supposed to be easy. Faith not tested, can be trusted. But not because you go through your test, you're going to give up on God. I'm telling you, when you go through the test, know the season where you go through. Life and business is like the season. A man say I have plan for prosper you, nothing to harm you. Me come here and do live already and say, 2 ways to get your blessings. One at the right way and one at the wrong way. And when God love you, he give you the lesson, then he give you the blessing. But sometimes when he want to curse someone, he give you the blessing, then he give you the lesson. So when me I go through before me get my riches, me I go through my struggles and me I see who no real and who no fake. Me I identify good qualities and bad qualities. Me I identify loyalty and disloyalty. And me if you cuss God. And he tell me say him nah hurt me. He might tell me say him have plans to prosper me. He nah do nothing to hurt me. Cuss the Bible no man. No cuss the Bible. That's a good. I want to tell you, man. Simple, man. Him not ask nothing impossible, man. David slew Goliath with a sling and a stone. Samson slew the Philistine with a donkey jawbone. Then could I use machine gun. But him just show you, say, you see that little thing there when me put in you? You see that little thing there where you minimize? I hit you if you go use, go slow the giant. I hit you if you use and slow poverty. I hit you if you use and slow your enemy. But Lord God, because you know written in a stone, you know understand. So no cuss God. And no for no cuss God and never trust God. No for no cuss God from other people's point of view. No for no cuss God And uno never trust God. Uno a cuss God for secondary information. No for uno a bash the Bible and uno never read the Bible. You know, some people never get in a marriage because they kill his friend. Tell them, say, I want the common thing nowadays. Oh, no good man no there. Me no want a relationship. Cause no good man no there. And you never settle down in a relationship. But you listen to a lot of uno live in a life secondary. They can't read it because, you understand? So even when me I tell the warrior, say the first thing the Bible teach you, the importance of awareness. And not only the importance of awareness, the importance of consequence. Because when him tell Adam and Eve, said, don't eat from the tree of knowledge and wisdom. Because the day you eat from the tree of knowledge and wisdom, you shall surely die. And remember them say, how do you see the kingdom of heaven? You have to born again. And where is the kingdom of heaven? The kingdom of heaven is inside of you. Born again. Go and unlearn some of the limited. Brother, you know the amount of will never take time for unlearn some of the negative thing you want to learn. You never take the time for unlearn. Say, you can be loyal. You can find a woman and live decent. You never take the time for unlearn. So you have to respect money. You have to plant yourself. No for uno. No for uno. Never take the time for unlearn when somebody speak over your life. So you now come to nothing. No for uno never take the time for unlearn that. But the book me always recommend this as a man think it by James Allen. The kingdom of heaven not out in the cloud. The kingdom of heaven the right in your soul. And until you unlearn some of the limited belief, your life now come to nothing. Here. No for uno a dance, but people, no for uno a dance, or people show uno till uno make it uno own dance. Because uno never take the time to unlearn nothing. So if you see me for the first time, that's what we talk about. That's what we talk about. Because even when we come this morning, we are talking about the health crisis at Jamaica. And no for uno never take the time to unlearn. When them tell you say when you're fat you look good, them you know understand say no, when you're overweight it have copious amount of implication to your health. Make you unlearn. Unlearn. Because until you're willing to unlearn, and part of unlearning is born again. That's why enough people go to church and pastor pray for them. And they go and then baptize. And when them baptize and still a fight the same battle. Because I know if you go underwater, go baptize and wash off. Anybody can do that. But have you take the time to unlearn? What are the things that's holding you back in life? When you unlearn, you baptized Sunday, you're a Christian, but your life still tough. I first you ask me, big up yourself. I first you ask me. I have more than one platform here, but me feel like me do. And that's why God work, because me have a different platform where we work on. And the other day, me take out my phone and turn on my phone. And me not feel no energy over there because he must say, me do enough over there. So at the platform I work on. Me build a different platform. I have a next platform called Top Farm when we build that out for the past 5 years. About 4 years we build that out with stuff like this for my brothers who willing to listen. We go upon that and people message me and I say, yo, give thanks me come across your life because you mention a book or you mention this. We reach a brother one night, we part him woman, stick him up and clean him out like Lionel Richie wife and him don't know what to do. And he sit down and that him last weeks. And other day message me and say, you know, say when me come across your life that night there, something say me fi listen. No for uno na participate in our own rescue. God can't reach some of uno nowadays because uno so wrapped up which part immorality there and which part Satan there. No for uno no know say two forces run this earth, good and evil. And no for uno the part the evil, they say good can't reach you know. The man say you have to be careful the part people find you. When him get crucified and him disciples keep turning up at the grave, when him appear to the disciples, him say, why look for the living amongst the dead? Be careful if people find you. So I don't want nobody in my life where I come tell people, say, no, God not dead. I don't want that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go make yaks that come tell you, say, God now come for save you. Because no for no know what savior look like. No for no know what deliverance look like. So no for no wait to see a white man burst through the sky. But Can be in a form of me come and speak something and it resonate with you and you put it into action. You can sitting down there overweight. You can sitting down there at present can't climb a flight of stairs. And here comes high, come and tell you say, start exercise. You can't run, then walk. Elephants don't bite. It's a small discipline that add up over a period of time. You have this thing where you call the magical compounding effects. You ever hear about the compounding effects? Well, you either go and make the positive discipline compound or the negative ones compound. But that shit is compounding. You ever hear when a woman left you, she not left you for the big thing, you know? When a woman left you, she not left you for the big things. Are the little things where you keep on doing. It's the little things where you keep on doing or not doing. She not leave you for the big things, but it's the little things that add up over a period of time. Discipline. We're ounces, but regret we're tons. Discipline, we're ounces. But you see regret. See future fan, but me not talk about him. I'm a black man. You see them a black man when time catch up on them. So black people don't sit down and say no God not there. Say God I use even a man like Vybz Kartel. God use him. And enough of them want to turn him away. You can't want a better testimony than Vybz Kartel. But I guess them say nothing good can come from Jerusalem or one of them places there. Tell them to stop go KFC and Burger King. A man like Vybz Kartel. And me say black people, rather than look for Vybz Kartel, he constantly have to come out and defend them changes. Alright then they say no God no there. What the shit God I go do? What much more God can do for you as a black man? How much more? You can't, if you can't look on Kartel and change your life, you might not be able to make the money where Kartel make. But yes, it's a change is possible. Anything is possible. I'm going to tell you, say no God not there. So if God not there, who there? Satan? Satan is well. Satan did it and God did it. But you have to choose. Alright, for those who ask me for the first time, stop go KFC. Becky Records. Where you do records, you do music, big up to the entrepreneur them in the black community. Right? First time seeing you and you are touch me some volume. Oh, that's the blessed love. That's why we come on here to try to do something positive, you know. Like there's enough negative upon this app and enough of that. But that's what we do. As a black people, I'm bringing back, and I'm not coming here and telling nobody what I've not done. And I'm not the peanut boy of virtue. I still have my shortcomings because we all sin and fall short of his glory. You understand me? But we can only come here and tell you, say, alright, these are some of the books. These are some of the things you need to be looking at. I would that. I wrap up with live now. Christopher, you want 2 minutes? Me I wrap up with next time. Next time, come here, some things that require my attention, alright? So thanks for taking part in the live. The Almighty God is real, man. But the opinion is free. Opinions are not facts, definitely. And everybody entitled to them own opinion, but not them own facts, alright? And we have to leave people with them opinion. What I can say to you, just be careful of who you listen to, alright? Be careful. Who you listen to, who you give your time to, because some of them are Satan, because the Bible says for the devil come to rob, kill, steal and destroy, but I come to give your life and give your life more abundantly. Alright, Christopher, alright, blessed love. Hopefully next time we can follow up next time with the live, you can try me, alright, and we are going to run left everybody now. So peace, building and prosperity within your palace, and may the Lord bless you and may the Lord shine his face upon you. Alright, and look after yourself, look after your health. Black people, we have to do it for each other, alright? And wherever, if you can contribute to the betterment of our people, don't be afraid to share the information, alright? What you know, share it with each other. And I'm here to tell you, go in search of what's the cause of stroke, understand your weight, understand the implications of being overweight. Blessed Beverly, understand prostate cancer, especially if you're late 50s. Go in search of what are the signs, what are the symptoms, and what you need to be looking out for, alright? Look after yourself, and may God bless you. Love you. For those who want to follow me, can check out www.topfarmware.com and support the thing, alright? Blessings. Different life.